Well, let's take you through the starting grid for the second and final heat of the weekend for Prix 89. So, Jürgen Schauber and Jan van Handel will be on the front row of the grid. Van Handel pipped Schauber with an audacious couple of moves in the last couple of laps of the opening heat. They line up on the front row. Thomas Frans and Tommy Jespersen are on row number 2 in the 67 and the 30. Offering Nielsen and Kjell Christiansen in the 25 and the 107 ran out the top 3 rows ahead of Heinz Gockel and Michael Weinreich, who round out rows 4. Thomas Kracht and Torben Larsen round out the top 10 ahead of Christian Helmut Pedersen, Jean-Marc Malisieux, Guy Lagarde, Peter Lieros, Ole Olesen, Bertold Bermel and Hans Hansen. So in the opening heat, Jan van Handel took the win after 9 laps by just 2 3/4 tenths of a second in the first heat of the weekend. So once again, 8 minutes plus an additional lap. We'll see who will put it on pole position for the pre-final a little bit later on this afternoon. And their pre-final will be at 3:15, approximately local time. We have had a little delay due to the red flag stoppage. If Jürgen Schauber can pull the performance out of the bag like he did last time and not have dramas in the latter stages of the race, then we could be on with a very, very good opportunity. Let's have a good race in the books. Right, here we go. Revs rise, and we're underway for Heat 2 for Prix 89. As Jan van Handel looking round the outside, and he got through before the apex at turn 1 on Jürgen Schauber. So the field makes its way down into turn 3 for the opening time. And a few side-by-side contretemps are there. And everyone just getting a bit line astern. Ole Olesen in the number 90 with the brightly coloured race helmet. But things are looking rather feisty at the front, because joining race leader Jan van Handel, second place Jürgen Schauber, is the number 30 of Tommy Jespersen. And then Thomas Frans is also going to be in the mix in that one, in the number 67. So not too much between the quartets at the front end of the field. But Jürgen Schauber looking to quickly get through on Jan van Handel for the race lead. And they're going to be side by side down the start-finish straight. And Schauber gets through, retakes the race lead, and also with it, puts in the fastest lap of this race, 66.061. A little bit further back, Thomas Frans gets through on Tommy Jespersen for P3 at turn 3, and goes defensive into the left-hander here at 4. So game on for the race lead, game on for third place. So I haven't seen, coming past the start-finish straight on the opening tour, Torben Larsen, Guy Lagarde and Hans Hansen. But Jürgen Schauber leading the way, Jan van Handel in second. And, well, Schauber is doing pretty much a carbon copy, but not as early on in the race as we saw last time. Now has an 8/10 of a second lead over Van Handel. A little bit further back, there's Heinz Gockel and Michael Weinreich. They're battling over 6th place. So we still have just under 5.5 minutes to go, but will lightning strike twice for the same driver? And that was Jürgen Schauber. Was leading, pulled down a gap, and then whether there was dramas for Schauber or whether Van Handel did quite literally have a handle on it. No pun intended there, folks, because the way that Van Handel was closing in on Schauber was mighty in the previous race. He's starting to do it all over again as they come out of the final hairpin. Now into the final right-hander. It's the top three. They were covered by 1.7 seconds after the opening 2 laps. After lap 3, that's going to be less than a second. Make that half a second as diving up the inside and sideways under braking was Thomas Frans. Gets through on the 84 of the Netherlands, Jan van Handel. That was absolute banzai at its best by Thomas Frans, who also put in the fastest lap of the race to boot. 1 minute 2.445 by the man from Germany. And now sees that he has an opportunity to go up and against Jürgen Schauber. So this three-way exchange could have quite a few twists and turns in the tail. So that was a bit of a mistake there by Jürgen Schauber coming out of the final hairpin. And Thomas Frans was nearly up the inside and trying to get the run through into the final right-hander. Now, what is Thomas Frans going to do? What is Jan van Handel going to do? Here goes Frans up the inside, sideways again. 2 laps, back-to-back, slides up the inside, gets the overtake done through turn 1. Schauber says, well, hang on, sunshine, I'm not going to let you get away with that one. Tries to dive up the inside through turn 3. Frans having none of it. But a great bit of opportunistic, old-school, sideways karting manoeuvrability from Thomas Frans there, who leads the way with 3.25 minutes to go. Into the next hairpin. Now into the final sector, effectively. The 180-degree left hairpin, then the 180-degree right hairpin. It has caught some drivers out here or there, depending on what class you're running in. And obviously how much experience you've had of the track here at Voyens. But now this is given an opportunity for our new race leader, Thomas Frans, to complete the lap in the race lead and has a 7/10 of a second advantage over Jürgen Schauber. In terms of first and second position, Jan van Handel from the Netherlands in the number 84 rounds out the top 3. Frans takes a quick look over the right shoulder to see where Schauber is. He goes, oh, I've got a bit of a gap in front of him. That's exactly what I needed. Thank you so much. So, 14 drivers still, well, quite a few of the drivers still running. There are a couple of drivers who have dropped off the end of the grid. Well, Hans Hansen, Guy Lagarde and Torbjörn Lausen, unfortunately, not making it to the start. We might have some difficulties if it's not with transponders, possibly with karts not partaking in this session. But Frans crosses the line. And over Schauber, Frans has a lead of over 1.5 seconds, and that is climbing. Jan van Handel trying to keep the number 12 from Germany very much under his little finger, so to speak. So from 17 projected starters, we've got, I think 12, yeah, we've got 10 laps, 10 karts out on track after 6 laps. Well, Thomas Frans has now come up towards back marker traffic, and said driver in front is Ollie Ollison, who's just pulled to the right-hand side, gestures to the left saying, right, you're faster than me, go past me. I don't think I'm going to beat you all. We're still with the top three covered by so the timer is fast counting down, and we've hit 0. So that 8 minutes are up. So this time around, it's going to be the yellow flag with a black cross signaling the last lap of the race. So that's being shown to Thomas Franz, Jürgen Schauber, and Jan van Handel, continuing to run at a frenetic and phenomenal pace. But we are effectively on that final tour of the 1.4 kilometre circuit here at Vojens Motorsport Arena in Denmark. And Thomas Franz comfortably out in front. Looks like there has also been a change a little bit further back. That might have been for second. So has Jan van Andel got through on Jürgen Schauber, because that would have been a repeat of what we saw in the earlier race. So checkered flag being prepared. And heat 2 for Prix 89. 2 different winners from 2 different heats. Gratuliere Thomas Franz from Germany in the number 67. Jan van Handel beats Jürgen Schauber for the second time this weekend, finishing P2. Carl Christiansen takes 4th, ahead of Heinz Gockel, with Christian Helmer Pedersen finishing, well, due to finish in 6th. So Heinz Gockel has crossed the line. Ollie Ollison, a lap down off of the leader, has also taken the checkered. So has Christian Helmer Pedersen in the number 31. Michael Weinreich in the number 2. Tommy Jespersen rounding out 8th. And there is another cart or 2, I think, just coming across the line. Berthold Barmel in the number 100. With Ollie Ollison finishing down in 10th. With Jeffrey Ring Nielsen. And we had Jean-Marc Malisieux, Peter Ligeros, Thomas Kracht, Torben Nausen, Gillegard, and Hans Hansen at the back end, the bottom end of the field, after what was a difficult